emotional intimacy, what it is, and how to foster it. When we talk about intimacy, most people immediately think of physical closeness or romance. But the deepest and most enduring form of connection between two people is emotional intimacy. It's what makes you feel safe, seen, understood, and deeply connected, even in silence. It's the glue that holds relationships together when the spark fades or the storms come. What is emotional intimacy? Emotional intimacy is the closeness that comes from feeling emotionally safe with someone. It means you can share your thoughts, fears, dreams, and vulnerabilities without fear of being judged, rejected, or shamed. It's about being known and accepted, just as you are. When emotional intimacy exists in a relationship, you feel heard and understood. You trust each other deeply. You can express yourself freely and honestly. You feel supported even when you're struggling. You don't have to perform or pretend. Unlike physical intimacy, which can be fleeting, emotional intimacy grows over time. It takes consistency, communication, and courage. Why emotional intimacy matters? In relationships lacking emotional intimacy, you may feel like you're physically together but emotionally alone, misunderstood or dismissed, unfulfilled even if everything looks fine, afraid to tell you the truth, disconnected despite frequent contact or communication. On the other hand, a couple that share emotional intimacy can withstand life's challenges with resilience and grace. Emotional closeness creates a safe haven, a space where both people feel valued and emotionally held. How to foster emotional intimacy in your relationship. Building emotional intimacy doesn't happen overnight. It's cultivated through small, daily acts of trust, vulnerability, and intentional connection. Here's how. 1. Create a safe emotional space. Make it clear that your relationship is a judgment-free zone. Your partner should feel safe expressing emotions, from joy to fear to grief, without being ridiculed or shut down. Say whatever you're feeling. It's okay. I'm here to listen, not fix or judge. 2. Practice vulnerability. Being emotionally intimate means letting your guard down. This can be scary, especially if you've been hurt before. But when you share your truth, your fears, your needs, your past, you invite your partner to do the same. Start small. Sometimes I worry that I'm not enough. Do you ever feel that way? 3. Have meaningful conversations. Move beyond surface-level talk. Ask deeper questions. What's been on your heart lately? What's something you've never told anyone? What does love feel like to you? Genuine curiosity builds emotional connection. Be emotionally available. It's not just about talking, it's about being present. Put down your phone. Make eye contact. Listen actively. Reflect on what you're hearing. Show up with your full attention, and your partner will feel emotionally safe. 5. Validate feelings, even if you disagree. Emotional intimacy doesn't require agreement, it requires validation. If your partner says, "I felt hurt when that happened," resist the urge to defend yourself. Instead, say, "I can see how that would hurt you. I didn't mean to, but I understand why you feel that way." Validation deepens connection. 6. Be consistent and reliable. Emotional intimacy requires trust, and trust is built when you consistently show up, when your partner knows they can count on you emotionally, not just physically or financially. Small acts, like checking in regularly, honoring your word, and showing empathy, matter more than grand gestures. 7. Let go of the need to fix everything. Often, when someone we love is in pain, we want to solve it immediately. But emotional intimacy grows when we sit with each other's pain, not rush past it. You don't need answers, just presence. Say, "I don't have the solution, but I'm here with you in this." 8. Work through conflict with openness. Avoiding conflict can create emotional distance. Healthy emotional intimacy includes the ability to navigate disagreements with honesty and love. Use phrases like, "Can we talk about what just happened? I want to understand. This is difficult for me, but I care about us too much to ignore it." Conflict, when handled with care, can deepen intimacy. 9. Share your inner world often. Emotional intimacy requires regular access to each other's internal lives, not just your schedules or chores. Talk about your dreams, anxieties, spiritual beliefs, regrets, and desires. Let your partner into the inner space of your mind and heart. 10. Engage in shared rituals. Daily rituals like sharing morning coffee, evening walks, gratitude practices, or weekly check-ins create emotional rhythm and predictability, both of which increase intimacy. Even simple routines like asking what was the best part of your day can make a big difference. Emotional intimacy versus emotional codependency. It's important to note that emotional intimacy is not emotional enmeshment. In emotionally healthy relationships, you're still individuals with your own lives and goals. You can be emotionally open without losing your identity. You can hold space for each other without rescuing or absorbing each other's pain. Emotional intimacy is about connection without control. Final thoughts. Intimacy is built, not found. Many people believe emotional intimacy should come naturally if you're truly in love. But the truth is, intimacy is built intentionally. It requires courage, effort, and a willingness to be deeply known. It's not a one-time thing, it's a practice. A lifelong commitment to showing up, listening deeply, and loving honestly. So whether your relationship feels emotionally rich or distant right now, remember this. Emotional intimacy doesn't start with big romantic gestures. It starts with saying, I see you, I hear you, I'm here. And when two people show up like that, consistently, love becomes more than just a feeling. It becomes a bond that can weather anything. One may ask if a couple can be in a platonic relationship and still experience deep emotional intimacy. In fact, emotional intimacy is not dependent on physical or sexual closeness. It's built on trust, vulnerability, mutual respect, and a strong emotional connection, all of which can exist powerfully in a platonic relationship. Here's how emotional intimacy can thrive in a platonic relationship. 1. Open and honest communication. They feel safe sharing their thoughts, fears, dreams, and struggles without judgment, just like in any romantic relationship. 2. Mutual support. They are emotionally present for each other, offer encouragement, and help each other navigate life's challenges. 3. Being truly seen. They feel known and accepted for who they really are, flaws, quirks, and all. 4. Shared values and goals. They may have a deep connection over shared beliefs, purpose, or life paths, strengthening emotional closeness. 5. Emotional safety. They can be vulnerable without fear of betrayal or shame, a key ingredient in any form of intimacy. Real-life examples. Best friends who are each other's emotional anchor, married partners who no longer share a sexual connection, but still care deeply and rely on each other emotionally. Queer platonic partnerships. Committed, deeply intimate relationships that are not romantic or sexual. Therefore, emotional intimacy is absolutely possible and even powerful in platonic relationships. It's about depth, not desire. It's not about what you do together physically, but how you show up for each other emotionally. What's your opinion about this? Please comment, subscribe, share, and like my channel so that you can get more of this content. Thank you.